Yes. Hi guys, how are you? What's up? I hope you all are doing very amazing. First of all, congratulations to every single one of you who have cleared CMA Inter, be it Group 1 or Group 2. If it is both groups, that's super amazing, people. We are so proud of you. Now, people, your next milestone is your CMA articleship. Yes or no? Now, this is a very important phase of your CMA journey. Most of the students make this mistake of doing their articleship just for namesake, which is a very wrong thing to do. You're not doing justice to your career. So, this video is for all those students who want to do their articleship from a firm, but the problem they are facing is students are not finding CMA firm in their locality. So they are worried, sir, is it fine if we do our articleship from a CA firm? Would we get to learn everything that we should as a cost and management accountant intern? What stipend could we expect if we do our articleship from a CA firm or a CMA firm? Everything we are going to understand in this one video. People, you are going to become a cost and management accountant. You should definitely have the knowledge of everything that makes you a cost and management accountant. That is only possible if you study well, definitely, obviously. Number two, if you do your articleship from the right place. Yes or no, people? Now, what is the meaning of right place for a CMA articleship? The right place means you are getting to learn everything that you have studied so far. You are getting to learn how things are applied practically, how things work practically. So, definitely, you should be getting exposure of costing, budgeting, DT, IDT, and finance. Yes or no, people? So, whenever you are going to apply for articleship in a firm, always ask them, sir, what am I going to learn in this 15 months of articleship tenure? If that work is not matching your CMA profile, drop that opportunity quickly. Don't even think second time, because you are not going to waste your 15 months of training. I'm not going to allow you to do that. Okay? We want you to become a very successful cost and management accountant, which is only possible if we have the right knowledge. Okay? So in a CA firm, normally they might give you statutory audit work. Now tell me, people, is statutory audit your domain? No, that is a domain of a CA. Your domain is cost audit. So ask them, what am I going to learn? If it is matching your core CMA profile, if you're getting to learn DT, IDT, budgeting, costing, that's amazing. Otherwise, drop that plan immediately. So, CA firm, usually they work in statutory audit or taxation. In taxation, if you're getting a work, amazing. If not, drop that plan quickly. Okay, people. Now, let's come to CMA firm. In CMA firm, the beauty is, obviously, which is very rare, because people don't find CMA firms easily. If they are able to find, that's amazing, people. You are lucky. So the beauty of working in a CMA firm is you will get to learn a lot of things: budgeting, IDT, DT, taxation, costing. Everything you will get to learn. Everything you will get to learn. That is the beauty of working in a firm. Now, your question might be, sir, is it fine to do my articleship from a CA firm? That's fine until unless you are getting to learn your core CMA area. If not, drop that. Okay, people. So there might be chances that you might not find a CMA firm. There are only CA firms. Now, among those CA firms, ask them, what am I going to learn? If it matches your CMA profile, go for it. If not, drop that CA firm. Only go for that CA firm that gives you work where you will get to learn your CMA core. Yes or no, people? That's it. Now your second question is, sir, how much stipend could we expect if we work in a CA firm or a CMA firm? If you work in a CA firm, you might get between 5,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees per month. If you work in a CMA firm, you might get anywhere between 5,000 rupees to 8,000 rupees. Okay. Now, another criteria I have to check. If you work in a firm, make sure that the turnover of that firm is 25 lakh. Okay. If the turnover of that firm is 25 lakh, then only you are eligible to work there as an intern. Otherwise, you cannot work there as an intern. So make sure that you check the eligibility criteria and make sure that a firm matches that eligibility criteria. Okay, that's all, people. If you have got any doubts apart from this, any doubt, be it a silly doubt, be it a genius doubt, please make sure that you drop all your doubts in the YouTube comment section. We will make sure that we resolve all your doubts as quickly as possible. Irrespective of whether you are a student of Inspire or not, we will make sure that we are there for every single student out there. Okay, people, thank you so much for watching. Eat well, sleep well, study well, and once again, congratulations to every single one of you. Take care and bye-bye.